How to chart for dummies. I hope I can make this as simple as possible. I'm not going to get into indicators. We're just going to talk strictly supply and demand, support, resistance, whatever you want to call it. And let's just get right into it. We are looking at the ticker MSTR, which is over here, and we're looking at it from a daily time frame. You have different time frames, and on every time frame, there's another story being told. You have to know that as a trader. And another thing I want to tell you before we get into this, no matter how good you are at technically analyzing a stock, you can always be wrong. All you're doing is compiling information to make a guess at what price is going to do. And you want to do that by attacking price at certain levels. And while it's not in a clear level, you leave it alone. Okay? But since we're looking at the chart, this is daily time frame. Where would you say resistance or support would be? You know, you should see like two major zones where price has had a major reaction. You know, so I hope you said right over here in this area right here, this is the level of resistance now. And this is a support level. So why is this a support level? This level right here lets you know that a buyer or algorithm, who knows? We don't know. We just play the level. A buyer stepped in and moved price higher from this level. This is a nice, nice little chunk. Okay? Over here, this is resistance. This means that there is a seller that when price came here, they sold the price down. It's an algorithm or big money, who knows? We just play the level. Okay? Now, between these two levels, yes, there is another story. There are plenty of levels or a story being told. There are, let's get into it. Let's just mark it out. Here goes another level. Right here. And you're like, why is that a level? Because price went from resistance to this support, it bounced and it moved. Moved again, it retested this level and it failed. Okay? Now, this is where it gets tricky at, right? This support level, right? It was solid. But once price came back to revisit it, what happened? Price kept going down. That's a failure. Most people could see that support and they'd be like, hey, price came to this level, it should bounce again. And what price do? Price failed the level. Now, as a trader, you have to know if you were playing the call side, meaning you thought price was going to go higher from that level, this is going to go against you, and that's going to be red. This is going to be taking money from you. So you need to figure out very quickly, like, okay, price isn't really bouncing from this level. Let me get out of my position. That's really how you protect yourself. And protecting yourself is the biggest thing you need to learn in the market. You need to protect your capital. Okay? So even at this level right here, this is support. Why is it support? There's nothing on this screen, but when we look left, this is the biggest thing. You always need to look left. You're gonna come over here and you're gonna see an area that price has visited before. Price is always visiting a level from previous. It's level to level, and they try to disguise it. Like you can see here, you see how price bounced from here? What do you see? Right here, it's a level. It's not, price isn't just magically, moving. Sometimes it will, if it's in a serious trend. But price just doesn't move for no reason. There's a reason that the price is moving, and it's usually a level. Okay? You are the curator, you are the captain, you design whatever you want to see in the stock market. You can play these positions any way you want to play them. You could be sell side dominant, you could be buy side dominant, or you could hop on the trend. Like once it bounces, you see that it's secure, you think it's going to this next level. You do whatever you want to do. You just need to do it responsibly with your capital. There is no golden ball or 8-ball that's going to tell you where price is going. You got to sometimes you bite down on your mouth guard, you put your money on the line, and you accept the fate. You set a stop loss that's reasonable, and you you accept the fate. That's it. But yeah, I don't want to make a long video about this. I hope it helps. If you could, like the video. If it did help, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment if you could. If not, totally understand. And I'll get with you on the next one. Till next time.